block there to defend.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And the Knicks with possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Up top, Randall. And they call an illegal screen here.
It's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Doncic looking it over. Outside for Jackson. Bird with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Home team ball.
New York with the ball.
Awaiting foul.
Brown is checked in for Jackson.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bridges against Bird, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Now Brown. Pass to Hayes. And good that time. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Brunson draws the double. Stolen by Bird. Here's Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Drills the three-pointer.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Doncic bounce back. Edwards finds Doncic.
2 minutes.
Sioux Falls moving the ball around. Kept alive. Bird outside. There's the pass to Doncic. On the wing, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Now Hayes. On the wing, Doncic. Out to Edwards. Over Randall. Bird outside. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Doncic against Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Sioux Falls. Pass to Edwards. On the wing, Doncic. Here's Hayes. Out to Doncic. Hayes trying to break free. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Randall down low, covered by Hayes. Bird outside. Second shot opportunity. Out to Doncic. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Bird inside the three-point line. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic outside on the wing. Bird. Back to Doncic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Sioux Falls on top, up 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Who's here with me? Anybody?
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you think, guys, about Sioux Falls here so far in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Here's Doncic.
Here we go, Doncic.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Payne following the basket by Larry Bird. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Edwards. Back to Hayes. Bird outside.
All that pick.
Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Jackson to the paint. And Hayes throws it
Nobody
down.
can stop me now.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. New York trails by 9. Over in the corner, McBride. A three-pointer off the mark. Sioux Falls with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
What a dish.
Throws it down.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
7
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Introducing Victor Wembanyama. J-Will. Let's go.
A different look for New York. Sims is checked in, and Keita Bates-Diop's subbed in for Achua. For Sioux Falls. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 11. Knocks it loose, and stolen by Butler to the inside. Williams. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sioux Falls.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Come on now,
Sometimes
Vic.
the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Williams following the score by New York. Here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with the rebound. New York trails by 12. Here's Payne. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now DiVincenzo. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Away team leads 25.
It's his first trip to the line.
Home team foul.
The first one falls. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Both good from the line that time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Brunson draws the double. Hard against Mitchell. It's good, and the Sioux Falls lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Hart.
A beautiful dribble move by Josh Hart. He has some game.
Again, the miss by Sioux Falls.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Paige Diop. Sims inside. Wembanyama on him. Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now here's Williams to the middle. Wembanyama down low.
Vic.
Defended by Hart. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Jason Williams. New York calls timeout. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Damian Lillard, game time.
.132 left in the first half of basketball. Sioux Falls leading by 12. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Rebounded by Jackson. Sioux Falls with the ball. Inside. Kicks it out to Lillard for the 3. It's rebounded by New York. In the corner, it's Bridges. Baseline jumper. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Mitchell passes to Lillard. Again, the miss by Sioux Falls. On the wing, Bridges over Brown. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
On the wing, Anunoby. Lillard against Brunson. And out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Knickerbockers.
Robinson's checked in for Randall. Ajua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Mitchell finds Lillard. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brown the pass to Kessler. That one drops for him. Kessler's got his first bucket of the night.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And it's Sioux Falls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few.
Where's everybody at?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
On the floor for Sioux Falls. Brown out there with Hayes. Then it's Bird. Then there's Edwards.
Oh, my God.
And it's Doncic in at the 1. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Nice D from Bird.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Brown. And finished off by
Assist.
Brown.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 19-point game. Anunoby passes to Randall. Sioux Falls with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Bird for 3. It's rebounded by New York. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Dante
Minnesota ball.
DiVincenzo. He's
Turnover.
checked in for the Knicks. And a switch here for Sioux Falls. Jackson's checked in. Pass to Edwards.
I see him.
Going inside. And Edwards
Stop
slams
it.
it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Down low, here's Brunson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Brunson's got 5.
Leads 38-19.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Sioux Falls leading by 19 points. Edwards dishes to Jackson. Bird right side. Back to Jackson. The 17-footer. Play by Bird to set it up. He's got 7.
And
We're
Bird
up for
gets a lot of
blackjack,
love for his
baby.
scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
New York calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
For the Knicks, Sims
Blow
check
out.
in, and
Blow
Keita
'em out.
Bates-Diop
Just
subbed
blow
in
'em
for
out.
Anunoby. So it's the Knicks now. Payne gets a wide open look, drains the three-pointer.
This is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Visiting team leads 40-22.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Butler kicks to Williams. DiVincenzo against Hart. DiVincenzo passes to Wembanyama.
Great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And here's Payne, and the pass to Hart. To the paint. Here's Sims. Back to Hart. Tries to keep it alive. And
Minnesota
out of
ball.
bounds. Sioux Falls will have it.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just
Your
lazily
sad-ass
reaches out for
Julius
that, and the
Randle, you
result
might as
is
well
it's
go sit
deflected
down
right
in the
off of his
corner.
hand.
And New York making a
Last
change.
2 games.
Miles McBride.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Williams finds Mitchell.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Sioux Falls moving the ball around. Butler, no good. New York trails by 20. Here's Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne's got 5.
All right, Payne.
Not getting
You
old
got
here.
some on
Seeing
me?
him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Wembanyama passes to Mitchell. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Payne. And there's the feed to Butler. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Assist,
And
Victor.
Sioux Falls leads by 20.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through that.
They double him with Wembanyama. Achua in the corner. No good from outside. Sioux Falls leading by 20. Butler passes to Mitchell. Payne grabs the board. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Here's Robinson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
So some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Butler on the way. Covered by Achua. Butler passes to Wembanyama. Yep, it counts. Wembanyama has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
I got yours.
Here's Payne. He's got 5. Here's Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
Fresh meat.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McBride passes to Bridges. Offline.
That's the end of the
46.
Controlling the game and
20-point
finishing
lead
the
heading
quarter
to
with
the
a
fourth.
20-point lead.
I think we
Their
got this in
defense
the
has been
bag.
terrific in this game.
How about that block?
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Julius Randle, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Vince Diop in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. There's Jackson with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Sioux Falls. Jackson's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Brunson draws the double. Randall no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Sioux Falls. The shot's good from Hayes.
Like the Bulls.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Anunoby against Edwards. Now, here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Doncic. And here we go. And stolen by Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Sinks the triple.
Oh, good
He's
Lord.
going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Away team leads.
Passes it to Hayes.
51-29.
In the corner, it's Bird. Here he goes. Oh, the jam by
my
Bird.
God.
I can't think of a shot
That was
or move that Larry Bird doesn't
beautiful.
have in his arsenal.
Brunson with it. Time call here. The Knicks decide
3
to talk
minutes
it
to
over.
go. Let's put in the backups. Well, let's see who's healthy and who needs the rest.
Fans, your destiny.
The Knicks making a switch here. Arch checked in. Then for Sioux Falls. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Hayes. Brown comes in for Jackson. And Lillard subbed in for Luka Doncic. Randall outside. The 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And Lillard kicks to Brown. Makes it off the glass.
Use them as a
And
screen.
Matador
How about
defense,
that?
That's one of the
Catch me
easiest
outside.
shots
How about that?
he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
No good from Bird. Now the Knicks with it. Brunson scanning the floor. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Oh, man. Preview it.
New York again turning it over.
That's a tough break there. If there has any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Sioux Falls leading by 23. And a slam dunk by Bird.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some more recognition for that kind of pass.
The dunker. Whoever
They've been a
known.
little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And there's
And laid
Brunson.
it in
That's
on
good
the
on the assist by Hart.
You give Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
Here's Bird, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Brunson. Here's Hart. Out to Bridges. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Brunson against Lillard. Some nice passing by New York here. Clock at 6. Great open look there.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Away team leads
Sioux Falls on offense.
37.
Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Lillard finds Bird. Good for his sixth make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Shoots it. The kick out to Brown, out to the right wing. Lillard from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Hart with the drive, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
22. Got to get 25.
Want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Kessler.
Hey, buzzer beater.
And so it's Sioux Falls with the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with
and we can't wait to see you again very soon.
Ooh, 3 new packs. Gold shoe, badge award, Knicks ball. Take that, take that, take that. Box score. 14, 10, 8, 7, 1, 6, 1, 1, 1. Edwards, just don't get enough shots with Edwards. Who's on the docket for the next domination game? Wow. Suddenly got really quiet. My team. Who would I want out of them players? Oh, there we go. Times 2. Gold shoe is the Pumas, Court Rider 2. Quick first step. And the next ball. Badge Deluxe. Let's go to the pack market. Who we got here? Who we got? Brick wall. Acrobat. Anchor. Oh, some more lollipop icicles. I still don't know what to do with these. And we got 10,000 now. Maybe we can get a... There's a base pack, but I don't want a base pack. League Series 6? What's this? Redeem. Oh, what do we need? I gotta reach the next level. I'll try one of these. League Series Standard. Deluxe. Alright, 5 cards. 5 card stud. Who did we get? Middle card is the player. Spurs. Victor 99. Oh my god. What is this? Garrison Matthews? Oh, that was a waste. Let's try base. Green. Coach Billy Donovan. An 80. Devin Vassell. Hawk City, Florida. Back Domination. Who's up next? The Nets. Pro difficulty. What do they got? Schroeder, Thomas, Bogdanovich, Simmons, Clax. Well, it's time.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now, the starting group for Sioux Falls. We've got Hayes, Bird out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Jackson, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position. And looking at the Nets, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Now here's Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Sioux Falls on the break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Elvin Hayes, shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Come on, man.
Good on the second free throw. Now Thomas. And Bird comes to help. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. From 10 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Bird. And he jams it down right on top of Bogdanovich.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Simmons. And Simmons slams
Come
it
on,
in.
man.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Edwards. Count it. Good.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Simmons. Schroeder finds Simmons. Tries the hook. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot missing. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doncic dishes to Jackson. Here's Edwards.
Oh my God! He is so fun to play with. It's not even. It's nothing.
Showing off right now.
What's up, Kay?
And Simmons has
Get
got
your
the ball here for
300
the Nets.
player.
It's a 5-point game. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable of it.
Here's Bird, and he drives in. And a slam dunk by Bird.
I
Ooh,
can't
Larry.
think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Simmons passes to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Jackson. The finish. Here's Edwards. Finish off the break.
He's
And
on
that's
fire,
now
baby.
6 points for Anthony Edwards.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Schroeder. And they double up Simmons. Here's Claxton. It's blocked.
Nice block.
Some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about
And
his
the
defense there.
foul.
What an emphatic
Slithery.
rejection.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sioux Falls.
The story so far has been their
Larry.
mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis
You
on
okay?
moving
Where'd
the
you
ball,
go?
working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brendan Watford comes in for Ben Simmons. Williams, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Shake Milton in for Cameron Thomas. And Benyama, he's checked in for Sioux Falls. Williams comes in for Bird. Poked loose and taken away by Brown. On the wing, Williams. And Benyama outside.
Last 2 minutes to play. First
The
quarter.
kick out to Brown. And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by Sharp.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Schroeder. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And he makes that one.
Another one.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jalen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Beyond the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Sioux Falls leading by 7. And there's the call on Brendan Watford.
Foul.
That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Whitehead in for Williams. Wembanyama with it. Finney-Smith defending. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Nets. Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Sioux Falls. They lead by 7. Edwards kicks to Williams. Passes it to Mitchell. He dishes it to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And he drops it in from the low post.
Second chance points always hurt. It's not enough effort to block out.
What a good first quarter. Let's go.
To emphasize rebounding going forward.
And it's Sioux Falls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you think, guys, about Sioux Falls here so far in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Whitehead in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Thomas. Still yet to score. It's Thomas on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
It's Williams with the drive. A rebound by the Nets. Schroeder with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Come on, that was
First personal foul.
sus.
Team foul.
Shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Whitehead. Sioux Falls leading by 9. Bounce pass from Williams. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
Donnie.
Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Over to the left wing. And that one's good.
Come on,
Schroeder.
collapse.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
On the wing, Jackson. Here's Kessler. And the rejection
Here's the
by
foul.
Claxton. Here's Schroeder. Stolen by Bird. Here's Mitchell.
And
the layup's
Donnie.
good off the glass.
You can
Mitchell's
count
got
on
the lead up
Donnie.
to 12 now for Sioux Falls.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Timeout called. The Nets.
23.
Well, it's been an
Michael
express
Jordan to
lane
number
to
11.
the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And Brooklyn making a change. Simmons is checked in. Now the pass to Watford. Lets it go with a 3. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Schroeder missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
It's blocked. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Sioux Falls leading by 12. Here's Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Pass to Watford. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Schroeder. Connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Doncic bounce pass. Left side, Butler. Inside. A shot's good from Hayes. And Sioux Falls leads by 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Sioux Falls with the ball. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Brooklyn. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Simmons. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Sioux Falls. Edwards comes in for Lillard. Now, here's Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 1:03 left here in the second. Sioux Falls leading by 10. Doncic looking it over. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. On the wing, Williams. Milton, wide open, he fires. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Sioux Falls with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Sioux Falls with the rebound. Left side, Edwards. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by Schroeder.
Substitutions.
Larry.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Hayes with the steal. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Oh, my goodness. Edwards.
Wow.
32-17.
It's just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg. And that does it for the first half of play. Sioux Falls. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. On the floor for Sioux Falls. Anthony Edwards out there with Jackson. Then there's Bird. Then there's Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Thomas outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thomas got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Whole team ball.
The Nets working the ball around now. Doncic comes with the double team. Schroeder outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Claxton. And the rejection by Bird. Jackson finds Doncic. Bird looking it over. Banked in off the glass. Bird's got 9.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to
What
get
is up?
going offensively.
Playing an
And
all-nighter.
coach called his timeout to try
Trying to beat
and
everybody
reset
in
things on
domination.
offense.
That's my goal.
Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Jimmy Butler, Larry Bird, and Damian Lillard. Game time.
And a new group getting ready now
What up,
for
what
Sioux
up?
Falls. Walker Kessler, he's
Domination.
checked in for Hayes. Brown comes in for
Little
Jackson.
half-court trap.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Edwards. And Lillard subbed in for Doncic. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside, Claxton. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's good from long
Oh,
range.
Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich
Get
has
the
got his second
Bogdanovich
best
out of
the
here.
game.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable
And
from firing
assist for
from
Larry.
beyond. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely.
Everybody having a good
off
night
guard.
tonight. Let's
Yeah,
play
taking
some
it
ball.
right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Simmons, and he goes
Ooh,
right over
Benjamin.
Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Big time clutch from Simmons. You see
Something
how
never panned
powerful
out.
he can be.
Here's Lillard. He has yet to score. Pass to Kessler.
No.
The shot comes out. Brooklyn trails by 11. To the middle. Here's
No.
Simmons. And then
Ben,
Simmons slams
quit
it in.
jamming on
As
me.
he scores, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Here's Bird.
Good.
Offensive
Larry.
rebound. And it's Bird with the
How
jam.
about that, Larry?
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination.
Ooh.
Huge putback,
Bogdanovich,
making a statement there.
the big bad
Reliability
boy.
of Bogdanovich.
Like, comment,
His
subscribe.
teammates know
Going
Bogey
all
is
night.
good for that shot, so he gets the feed
Oh,
and
Dame.
sinks it. And that was a little bit
Easy,
of a
Dame.
range check for him.
Out of
Yeah,
bounds?
he might have been feeling
Joke.
himself a little
Cam
too
Thomas?
much on that
Are you
one.
serious?
He can hit it, but not
What do y'all
consistent.
think about the Pacers?
Brooklyn making some changes. Brownie's checked in.
Comment.
And it's Johnson in for
Comments
Simmons.
welcome.
Then
While
for
we
Sioux
play.
Falls. Jackson, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Mitchell in for Damian Lillard.
Mitchell.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot.
Third quarter.
Some solid defense from Brown. Sioux Falls leading by 9. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies
Swing
a
it.
lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Phil.
Jackson, that's good.
Phil.
And I tell you, the combination of those long arms, his intelligence, coupled with effort, really serves Jackson in a lot of ways, especially when he attacks the offensive glass.
Pass to Clowney. Mitchell against Schroeder. From downtown. And that's collected by Bird.
Hey, Larry.
Bird's
It's
got
Larry
4 rebounds
land.
in this game.
Give me a screen.
102 left here in the
Bogdanovich,
third
you kidding
quarter.
me?
Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, Birdman.
Bird's got 13.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just
We
killing
haven't
them
even
right
played the starters that much. And we're
This is it
roasting
to
them.
Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the
Put in
chance.
Starters. Let's see if we can run it up.
Bird outside.
DiVincenzo. Oh my God!
Bird. He's going to put that
Oh
one
my
in his
God.
scrapbook. Insane.
This guy,
dunk.
And now they're
I
starting
got
to rub
him
it in. Build up
the
a
night of the
lead, and here we
Timberwolves
go.
game, and they give
Maybe
a
it is
free 100
showtime.
value player, and that's who I
Brooklyn
got.
trails by
I don't
13.
know how long you get to keep him. He is fun to play with.
And here's Schroeder.
And look at him. Just a freaking basketball IQ.
Down low. The shot's good. Brown making
Shea,
the play.
everybody.
17
Check
points
in.
for
Where you
Larry Bird.
from? What are you playing?
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a
tonight?
willingness to
Larry?
create for teammates.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
And
No.
he could not get them one to go.
No.
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Brown.
All the officials are all
Put
over that.
starters in.
For Brooklyn, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Second in line with 2 shots.
Oh, that's all ball. That's all ball. Clowney, you suck. Gotta win by 15. It's a 3 stars domination. I don't know if you guys all know about it. Win by 15, you get max rewards, and I'm trying to beat every team tonight. I've been through 2. This is game number 3. And go ahead and like and comment whenever you feel like it.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some
Here
changes
comes
here.
the starters. Doncic, Ant Edward, American Eagle. With Phil Jackson. He has got a touch. Come on, Clowney, let's go. Missed it.
He's off on the second.
Larry.
Bird left side.
Home team foul. Clowney.
Legit.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He's made 1, and this one so far in the game.
Elvin Hayes. 2 shots.
All right. Let's make these.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Little trap.
Tries to save it.
No. All right. 15-point lead going into
And
the
so it's
fourth.
Larry Bird making things happen for Sioux Falls. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career. And he is looking to add to it. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome from Minnesota.
And it's time to bring
Let's
up the
go.
State Farm assist
play of the
the
game?
game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Brooklyn trails by 15. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Williams is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Doncic against Thomas.
A well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Knocked away. On the wing, Williams. From deep. Sioux Falls with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Get in there.
And it goes down 2 points. And Sioux Falls leads by 19.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Williams comes with a double team. And out of bounds.
Nice
Sioux Falls will
DEAM.
have it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Williams. And a switch here for Sioux Falls. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Luka Doncic. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Williams passes to Jackson. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
The coach, Jackson.
Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Brooklyn trails by 21. Williams comes with a double team.
Oh,
You know what? Tried to
step
step
out of
in and
bounds.
cut him off.
Hey, what's up,
Didn't
everybody?
get there quick enough.
Simmons
This
checked
is
in for
the
Brooklyn.
J-Unit squad
For your home
from Sioux
team,
Falls.
Ben Simmons.
Domination.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Thomas.
No.
Great D that time from Edwards. And here's Edwards.
Set
He'll bring it
up,
up
little
for Sioux
smart
Falls.
play.
Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
That's it. Dante.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by
Larry,
Schroeder.
no, Phil.
Jackson, that's good.
Oh, he stroked
And
it.
this offense is in a
56,
perfect
32.
rhythm. You can see
Come
how
on,
they're
Phil.
finishing their plays.
Come on,
Right
Phil.
about that. Seems like they haven't
What is
missed.
up?
Now a timeout call by
Saturday
Brooklyn.
night.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he
Comes
wants
Victor
to just try to talk this one over.
Wembanyama.
Good timeout if you ask me. They
Jimmy
have
Butler.
the momentum, and coach
And
wants to find a way to try and
Dame.
stop it.
For Sioux Falls, Victor
So
Wembanyama is checked
disappointing
in
the
for Hayes.
Timberwolves.
Butler
The
comes
last
in
2
for
games,
Jackson.
they were just
And
out
it's
of. I
Damian
think
Lillard
Edwards
in for
is
Jason
hurt.
Williams. It's stolen by Edwards.
Oh, nice play, Ed.
And Lillard kicks to Edwards.
Vic.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And it's
You can do it all day with a
the
7-footer
jam.
like that. This
The
guy, I
perfect
hope he can get
lob
recovered.
partner. Wembanyama
Got a lot
with
invested
elite
in him.
hand-eye coordination.
No.
Now here's Schroeder.
No.
They get a hand on it.
Dame.
Now Claxton.
Double.
Schroeder outside. Lillard comes with the double team. 6 to shoot. And that one drops for him.
Victor's just a little slow on the 82, but if you get his 99 card, look out.
Here's Edwards.
Oh,
Takes it
baby.
inside.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off
These
the
guys are
drive
coming
there
like a
for the
squad.
slam.
Look at that, Edwards.
Inside. Here's Lillard.
Lay it in.
Nice pass. Run into
Assist
the
for
rack
the
perfectly for the layup.
Ant-Man from Minnesota.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Sioux Falls.
Hey.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities
No.
for themselves
No.
by
What?
forcing deflections.
And another place they're finding success is in
Ben
transition.
frickin'
They've been
Simmons, what a
working hard to get ahead of the
disappointment, huh?
defense
1
and
overall.
find those easy
At the
ones.
line for your
That
home
free
team.
throw,
That's his
no
problem
good.
anyways.
So for the
Anybody
Nets,
know?
Bonnie's checked
Half
in,
the time he
and it's
sits on the
Whitehead in for
bench.
Bogdanovich.
Supposed to be the
He hits
future.
the second from the line.
We just got
You
blessed
hope
we
the
didn't take
leading points
Lonzo
at the line won't
LaMelo
come back to
Ball
haunt them.
over Ed. This guy.
It's Edwards on the wing.
Boom.
And it's good assisting on the play with
Cat.
Lillard. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's
Anybody
simple,
wanna play
guys.
me?
Keep
I'm
getting
ready now.
Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook. Let Ant cook.
Cook, okay.
Schroeder.
Oh, jeez. Jimmy B.
Outside Butler. The pass to Wembanyama. Butler kicks to Edwards.
Oh,
No good on the triple.
too tightly contested. Should have passed it off.
Simmons against DiVincenzo.
Give it to Ben. I want to hack him.
Pass to Whitehead. Milton against Wembanyama. And the rejection.
Double.
by
Can you get a
Wembanyama.
double block, guys? Is
Two
that a
falls on
thing?
offense. They're on an 18-3 run right now. Edwards can't hit.
Oh, I can see some
baby.
miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were
Come
super
on.
fortunate
Dang.
in getting towards them with that mistake.
Lillard
Back,
comes
back.
with the double team.
Don't hold Victor on him.
Here's Whitehead. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clowney.
Board.
And again,
Dick.
no good by Brooklyn. Sioux
Right into
Falls
the
with
fireman.
They played a great fourth quarter
fireman.
defensive, allowing only 3
Jeez.
points.
And talented in
fireman.
so many
Remember
ways.
that from,
He's focusing
Same
on two
fireman.
things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
For the away
It's
team,
Lil Wayne.
Anthony Edwards.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
I play music, but I get every time I play any music, it's like band and countries. It's like sick.
First one falls for him.
And what you love
Let's
about
put
Edwards
in,
is how intense he
next
is.
whistle, we wanna
Guy
put the
plays
bench
hard
in.
every minute he's on the floor.
Sharp checked in for Simmons.
Full court.
And a new group getting ready now for Sioux Falls. Hayes, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jackson comes in for Butler.
Help,
Jalen
help,
Brown's
help.
checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Williams in for Damian Lillard.
Hate him.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards brings the double team.
No.
Here's Clowney. They get it again. The shot, no good.
Big old Phil Jackson.
Now here's Brown. He's covered closely.
Get in there.
Hayes, no good.
All the hard work he has been doing for me. So that's a 32-point
Sioux
win.
Falls with the win. This one was over well before the final.
Wait till they
buzzer.
get good
Fans were
cards.
waiting for
Sorry to
something
yell.
to get excited about, Greg,
This is
but
the
they never got it.
ASMR
They sure
channel.
didn't. I mean, they
Talk real
just
soft
rolled
and
to
we're
this win. They made it look
indoors.
really easy.
67,
What an efficient
35.
performance
Let's see some
at both
stats.
ends.
Thank you.
Earnings. Load them up. 2,500. Rewards. Nets ball. Season level 3. Rep level. I got to get to Emerald. Box score. Larry at 17. Edwards 17. Where's the 3-pointers at? Sort. We only shot 3 threes? No way. That didn't even sort right. 3, 6. 9 threes ain't too bad. Hey guys, just checking the stats here. Moving on to Cincinnati, like Belichick would say. You see his new wife? Holy smokes. Bill, how much did you pay for that ring? I want to know. Not the Super Bowl ring. That engagement ring. It's sick. You the man, Bill. You the man. That's what money does for people. They don't even know it. Welcome to the show. We're an hour in. We're through 3 teams. We got 27 to go. That would put me at 13 hours straight. Think I can do it? That means I have to beat them all in the first shot. I don't know. This could be one hell of a challenge, but I'm up for it because I got nothing better to do. Gold Summer Festival. Gold shoe. Ooh, that's shit. 3 badge. A Nets ball. You guys like the gold ball? Let's go quickly to the pack market. Anybody can comment what we do with these lollipops or ice cream icicles. These things, popsicles. What does that do? I don't know where to look. Can we buy another pack? Not quite. Nope. Oh, let's go to manage. This team has just been put together for now. I don't know if there's anybody else better. The guy I don't really like is Kessler. He's not my typical type of player. I like Zion. What happened to Zion Williamson? I never caught the story, but I know something's going down. Let's just check. We got the jerseys. Can we replace the jersey? Yes, we can. Philly, no. Bulls, no. Hey, San Antonio. Okay, we want playoff teams. Gold, New York Knicks. What is this? Girls' jerseys. I don't want that. We'll stick with T-Wolves. And I like these, but let's see what we got. Sticking with these, but maybe I can get the San Antonio. Spurs, Knicks, Wolves. Stick with the logo. See what we got for balls. We're using the gold ball. So we go up to these, or blue, sapphire, diamond, whatever. I'll go with the Knicks. White all lineups. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Let's play another game. So ups next. Celtics. What's the autofill look like? Just can't imagine putting Ant on the bench over and Luke. I just don't like Donovan Mitchell that much personally. He's good, but I'd rather have Edwards out there when he turns hot. This is similar to 24 in NBA 2K24. You can dominate those games. It's all AI. You just push the buttons at the right time, it'll work. But if you learn how to really play, like some of these gamers, wow. I'm just a Padawan, I guess, and looking to be a Jedi.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
For that.
On our sideline, David Aldridge.
Stop it. We turned it down.
Now, the starting group for Sioux Falls. He's out there with Jackson. Then there's
here?
Luka Doncic. Then there's Bird. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston,
let's play.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at 7.
Floor with Larry frickin' Bird as my 100.
So Boston wins the tip.
Just take it man to man.
Here's White.
Get a build a lead.
To Porzingis.
Zingy.
Dishes it to Brown.
No.
It's White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday with the 3. Drills it from outside.
Drano. This is going to be a little tough right
If you're the D, showing he can hurt you from
that
that
play
area.
up.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a
running
three-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a sportsmanship award winner. He is a pros
Set it
pro.
up. 4.
Oh, here's
3.
Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll
Nice
shoot 2
try,
here.
Eddie.
It's out
If
for
they would
Ziggins.
just call the falls consistently, but I think this is bullshit with gambling, and it's ruining these pro sports.
The refining of his shot mechanics and the
There's no way
sustaining level
Julius
of
Randle and
engagement.
Edwards lay ducks in the, unless they're both hurt. But what I've been learning, it is what it is.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, we know
Edwards
Edwards
is a
has
star.
an outstanding skill
We got
set.
rid of Cat
but what
because
makes
his
him
contract
truly
was
special
outrageous.
is his competitive will and
Edwards
ability to
won't be
handle
back.
high-pressure moments.
Boston making a switch here.
I don't think
Richards
Rudy will
checked
be
in.
back. I don't think
Probably
Connolly
as
will be
close
back, and I think
to a
we're going to
short
make
king
some
as you can
trades.
have at the free throw line.
NBA is definitely rigged, though, by gambling.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
FanDuel
And Hayes kicks to
and sports
Jackson.
betting in the casinos.
Back to Hayes. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And finished off by Brown.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
Doncic outside. Hayes trying to break through. Doncic
Luke is
with
so
the bucket.
smooth.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive
That would be
move
awesome if we
to the
got
rack.
him
And where's the help
from LA
defensively?
or
Well, when you
Giannis
are the
Antetokounmpo
aggressor
from Philly in a
this
trade.
early, it is
Let
intimidating.
Randall go to Milwaukee.
Now here's
He'll
Brown.
play better in the East because he's more familiar with the East.
And it's Boston with another.
Well, you
Who's
got to
that?
know the scouting report on
JB?
Brown. He's solid cashing
good in
in from the
Minnesota.
mid-range.
Bird inside. Light covering. It's Edwards on the wing. Good. And the assist
Okay.
goes to Doncic.
7-7. What's going on? Yo, Debbie
Likes to get
Sensi,
in a rhythm
nice to
early.
see you.
Nice triple.
Subscribe and I'll hit you back.
Brown outside. From past
No.
the arc. Sioux Falls with the rebound.
All right, it's time to roll.
And here's Bird from the arc.
Oh, Larry.
Jason Tatum grabs the board.
I got Larry Bird, baby.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown wide open. He fired. Wide open. Couldn't capitalize.
I'll turn the commentary down. It is a little wild, isn't it? Yeah, I got you.
And so it's Doncic
All
with
right,
it.
how about that now? How about that? Is that better, Debbie?
First of the game for Sioux Falls.
Dev Sensei, gracias. Trying to get up to get a PlayStation 5 and get college 90 or 26 football and Madden 26. It's going to be an awesome duo they're doing. Vic. I got Jason Tatum as a coach. Yeah, but how much better is it than if you're watching this right now? Could you tell this is a PS4 without me telling you?
Mitchell outside. Shoots over White. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Yeah, PS5s are getting cheap.
It's White on the wing. This ball moved by Russell.
Yeah, this is about the last of it. I got Madden 25 and Madden 20, NBA 25. There's no baseball this year. That's one of my go-to games. And for some reason,
in
then
his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth.
Oh, the
as
layout's
silk, even
different.
on a power finish. Here's White. Following the bucket by Sioux Falls. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Hauser misses.
J-Will. J-Dub.
Look, Zion. What did Zion Williamson do, Dev?
The most powerful dunk artist in the history of this game.
Jay Will, get that. Get the hit there.
Essence of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
Oh. I think playing the show 25 on the PS3 or PS5 would be a lot easier than it is on PS4. It's so glitchy. 24 is so glitchy. But I got better games to play than baseball now. Baseball's boring.
Free throw drop for Al Horford.
There is quite a few people that play.
Luke Cornett,
Mind
he's
you.
checked in for
Yo,
Tillman.
what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We're in the TD Garden. We're doing domination. It's time to get serious.
So Horford gets 2.
How about them Wolves?
109 left to play.
One game away, or one series away again.
Passes to DiVincenzo. There's Williamson with the 3.
I don't play, I like playing online versus heads up, but I don't like going on the other things. Training's cool. Shoes are cool. No. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I missed it. Hey, yo. That's my ball.
Outside Holiday.
Uh-oh. Get on him.
23 seconds left in the first quarter
Roll.
of the game. Missed inside.
Oh, yeah.
Williamson gets
Diamond.
DiVincenzo. And Boston with the rebound.
DiVincenzo got him, thanks to an Instagram account that posts all the updated,
Horford. And they pick up 2.
updated codes. I put in 2 of the 3 worked. That's how I got DiVincenzo and the 100 Larry. But it's Saturday night. It's 12:20 where I'm at. I got 4 games down. 26 to go. We're an hour and 22 in. Starters, please.
Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far.
Any suggestions on coaches to play?
So far in this one.
I got the purple diamond, excuse me,
Yeah, and that's helped them get
Jason
the lead.
Tatum coach.
But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the floor for
Phil
Stu
Jackson
Paul.
and Larry
We've
Bird.
got Hayes. Jackson is out there with Edwards.
I missed
There's Luka Doncic. And it's Bird at the 2 spot. Tatum down low. Bird's there.
JT, I felt so bad for him watching that injury, man. That's Kobe Bryant, dude.
They get it back. Outside for Jackson. Over Tatum. Jackson misses.
I just thought of Kobe Bryant so much when I was reminiscing about injuries you've seen live. And who was the other one?
With the ball. They trail by 1. Jackson
I think it was during the Olympics.
And here's Tatum.
Practicing.
He'll bring it up for Boston.
Kawhi Leonard, I think, had a big injury. Larry.
Here's Pritchard. And they recover.
Would you grab the board? I mean, come on.
From the arc. Third time
All right,
is not
Larry.
the charm.
Where are
0
you?
for 3 from the floor so far. Jackson passes to Doncic. He kicks to Edwards. Bird inside the 3-point line.
Ooh, he's on fire. Larry Bird. Deb, you still here?
On that jump shot, even though he's
About to put a show on for the next 2 whole quarters.
catch and shoot game.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah,
Does
they just
anybody
have
play
to be
wrestling
what
here?
they
2K Wrestling? Is that worth getting? Take Larry out for a bit. results. That comes in for Drew Holiday.
Achilles injuries, or Tiger Woods had an Achilles
Victor
injury, I
Wembanyama
believe.
is checked in for Hayes. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jackson. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Edwards. And Damian Lillard set in for Doncic. Sioux Falls with the ball.
I played them a few times, but they're so annoying. It's like playing UFC. Practicing combos. I'd rather be playing a fighting game, shooting game, than wrestling, grappling. It's cool setting up the scene, though. It's going through a season. Monday Night Raw, WrestleMania.
He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out.
What do you play?
He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the
Jimmy.
broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly.
I had KG for like the first 10 games, and now he's gone. And that was one of my go-to. What's up?
Lots of room. And it's Bird with the rebound. Sioux Falls on offense. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Wembanyama against Porzingis.
Come on, guys.
Wembanyama down low.
2K, Call of Duty, Madden, all sports, shooter games. Awesome, Dev. That's exactly what I do.
Shot goes in.
You can look at my profile if you get a chance on the PlayStation. Pretty sure you can still see it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
You should go play some racing games. Those Need for Speeds, and if you're an EA member, you get all the EA games right now for free.
And Lillard gets to Brown.
And it lasts for a year. 3 seconds. 420.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Tillman, he's checked in.
You want me to turn the volumes down? Like, maybe I'll adjust my headset after a bit. Just want to get this game done. I hope that's low enough. Another thing is, it's warm in Minnesota. My air conditioner kicks on and off, and it's kind of loud. But it is what it is, Irene.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
And the first one at the line is good.
Let's go.
He hits both from the strike.
Pritchard, what a guy he's become. Oh my God. He could probably start on a few teams. It's like the Timberwolves, but you got to start playing Leonard Williams or Leonard Miller, number 33 for the Wolves. Just mark it on your calendar when he gets a chance. They don't need necessarily to make a huge splash, but if they would, with A-Rod and Laurie and A-Rod together now, they want a championship. And I just think about how much business that would bring to the Twin Cities. Oh my God. Just ask Cleveland. Ask Miami. Hey, Dev, that's cool. I've been a Timberwolves fan since the inauguration. Got to go to a game in the Metrodome. Newt Bowl looked like he was 6 inches tall from where we were sitting. Upper deck, overlooking the court. It was so strange because they had the whole stadium, and the Metrodome's gone now. But what a bunch of memories we had in the Metrodome. 87 World Series, 91 World Series. Twins haven't done stuff. I think they're trying, but they're trying to sell a team at 1.87 billion. What do you think about that, Dev? If I had $1 billion, I'd buy the Twins. I just watch the movie Moneyball 100 times in a row and copy what they did. Except the Twins beat the Moneyball A's to end the streak and in the playoffs. Minnesota Twins versus Oakland. It was Oakland A's, I believe, back home.
They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can,
Fire.
keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Oh, Nelly.
And stripped it. He was just sitting on that one.
How about we get up to 30 here?
And let him just run into it in rhythm.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide. No. Al Horford still playing. I can't believe it. Played on a good team back in college. Florida. That Florida team had, that Horford was on, had, what Timberwolf was it, Dev? Do you remember? The Gators?
Horford the pass to Cornette.
Man up.
Now White. Nothing on the board. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Cornette.
No.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Get in there. Oh. 3-point lead. This ain't good enough.
Leads by just 3. We'll see you
Went to the Kevin Garnett era of the Timberwolves and got to meet him, and on the court, the dude is so freaking tall. It's unbelievable. You stand next to the hoop, and you're right on the edge. And Chris Webber was a beast. Got to watch that playoff game. Timberwolves versus Sacramento Kings, and boy, they had Vlade Divac, and it was just a freaking show. The laser show before the playoff game. If you can't get pumped up for that in the introductions, you just don't like it. Sports, I take it. Teach their own.
And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And
Horford, you jackass. No.
Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Bird.
This is weird. I've never adjusted the settings that much.
Illegal screen.
You can actually hear the players. I like it.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Al Horford. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Sioux Falls. 3-point lead. Doncic kicks to Bird. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
The step back 3 from Larry.
First here in the second half for Sioux Falls.
Welcome to the channel. Big things, big things. Zingas.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They've been calling that all night. Still got a lot of game to go.
Something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in, and Sioux Falls calls time here.
Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Well, I want to get Vic in there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll put Zion in. Donnie Mitchell. Boy, that's out of disappointment. Cleveland going down like they did. Oklahoma City's defense is unbelievable. So high tens. They can, if they really want to, they can beat you by 60. Zion. What did Zion do? Which nobody knows.
All night. Terrific offensive rebound.
And here's Brown. And staying while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. I've heard you talk about him before, but
that's a
there's
cat.
something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see.
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on.
Oh, can't give it through. JT.
Both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Oh, that's a terrific assessment. Brown outside. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly.
Zion Williamson
More
is a
coverage,
beast show.
good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Here's the three-point line. It's Mitchell. Come on. Out to Edwards. There's the triple. They grab the wrong miss. Jackson.
Oh, that's a foul.
Rejection by Tatum.
He's on the ground.
Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
It's good in the Sioux Falls lead is put down. He's just 3 of from Drew Holiday. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Doncic bounce pass. Jackson from long range. Bangs home.
Phil.
Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And certain
I
guys
love Phil
dictate the
Jackson.
pace of the
I read his
game.
book.
As much as anyone.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
He's checked in for the Celtics. And a new group getting ready now for Sioux Falls.
All right.
Benyama, he's checked in for Williamson. Hayes comes in for Jackson. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Williamson for Doncic. Holiday goes in. Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive? Simply before the D can rotate.
Where's the defense?
And he can do a
Boston.
lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Uh-oh. Boy ball. And
Just a
Edwards.
ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact and staying committed to his finish.
It's the
Block. Rebound. Assist.
Puts one up for 19.
Oh, oh my God, Elvin.
Now for Sioux Falls.
Elvin!
To grab that rebound and they get the putback.
Let's get it up to 30. Start playing some ball.
Williams with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Celtics.
What the?
Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard, defended by DiVincenzo. Williams against Howard. Deflects the
Nice
pass.
defense. Let's go.
By Wembanyama. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go.
Flush it.
Oh, my.
Right in your face,
Wow,
boy.
and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying
Oh,
to get back
Vic,
into a game like
what are you
this.
trying to be nasty?
That is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Ain't scared of him.
Seconds separate
Tillman
the shot
ain't
clock and game.
nothing.
Here's Holiday on the money from 12 feet away.
Come on, D.
Holiday's got
Collapse.
6 points in the quarter.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick.
Assist to
Sometimes taking
Ant.
it yourself
Victor
is
with the
best
2.
option. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just rushes
Block.
inside
Rebound.
and extends this lead.
11-point
11-point lead. Got to double it to 23 with J's on your feet. J's on your feet.
End of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten
Boy,
after contesting every shot
sounds
going
still
up.
kind of
He'll
loud.
take-
I like the crowd effects.
And it's time now to bring
Maybe
you
turn
our
it on
State
just a
Farm
little
assist
bit
of the
more.
game.
Assist of the game. What do we
This
got?
was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but
Who we
stranger
got?
things
Will?
have happened. On the floor for Sioux Falls. Bird is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Williams at the point. Sioux Falls leading by 12.
Larry.
And it's
That's
Bird
7th
with the
point for
jam.
Larry with the big jam.
Competitiveness showing through.
He got his autographed cards. Select
Yeah,
NBA.
transition allows for some easy
That
points
would be a
before
nice
that
one to get
defense
rid of.
is fully set.
My mom found all these cards from the 80s and 70s. And it took a week to go through them all.
And they're on the break. Here's Bird. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Flush it. 16-point lead. Who we putting in?
The second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound,
Quick.
he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Outside, Porzingis. Hauser the pass to White. Here's Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Bird pulls it
Good
in.
D.
Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from the wing. Here's Hayes. Yes,
Oh
once
my
again,
God,
everybody's
Elvin
burning.
Hayes is having a day.
When you're
6
trying
for
to claw your way
6.
back into a game, you cannot allow
Timeout.
second chance opportunities.
The C's.
Look, their lack of effort is exactly
we'll just
why
keep,
they're behind.
rolling.
Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Bowling
Now a
ball.
timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them
Looks
score
good.
inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Oh, Victor's at 81. Oh. Come on, put Zion Williamson in. Must be out of the game. Luka. Mitchell. Larry. Zion. All right.
Springer's checked in. Williamson is checked in for Sioux Falls.
gonna be
Doncic
a-
comes in for Williams.
Give and go game with Larry and
Fourth quarter now,
Zion.
we're about a minute and a half in. Stolen by Bird. And it's Sioux Falls on the break. Jackson passes to Mitchell. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Donnie
Mitchell's got his first
Mitchell.
basket.
Trap time.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Sioux Falls.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort
Oh,
offensively.
police.
And it's resulted in several forced
Gotta
turnovers.
get some shoes set up for some of these
It seems like
guys.
they are blocking everything
Check the
All throughout
badges.
this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Pass to Springer. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston, no good that time either. Sioux Falls on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Bird's shot is good.
Oh, Larry.
Offensively,
Best investment I
defensively, they are
made.
in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Everything.
To the paint. Here's Springer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your
Bully
leaders.
ball.
They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Come on, Zion.
Shot clock at 5. Bird dishes to Williamson. Great pass to set up the layup.
Birds heating up.
That's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need the basket.
That was too easy.
And providing the support, boy, they need it.
We better put in the old defensive
by Sioux
team.
Falls.
Doncic bounce pass. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Springer. Great D that time from Bird.
And the pressure he put on that shot.
Okay, we got the 22. Let's get to
that's the
30
kind of
and get out of
aggressive
here.
defense you always want to see on the interior.
It's and Edwards
Sioux
time.
Falls calls time here.
Edwards and Vic.
They're up by 22. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter.
Can't take Larry out. Dame time. Jaylen Brown time. And Victor time.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game,
Boston.
Elvin Hayes.
Yeah, Elvin.
And his percentage
That's
from the
right.
field tonight seems almost made up.
Look at him
I don't think it
chase.
was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Bird. Cheer by Bird. And that one really
Holy
took the air out of this
smokes.
crowd.
That's
Just like that.
call that.
You could hear a pin drop in here.
It's going down to the ground.
Over
88,
3.5
don't know
minutes
what are you
through the final
thinking.
quarter now. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Sioux Falls on offense. A 14-2 run over the last bit. There's the feed to Brown, and stolen by Horford. Here's Springer, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Hello, welcome. We're Domination, Game 4, 26 to go. I haven't lost yet, so we're just going to keep rolling. Larry Bird's on fire, by
That
the
free
way.
throw missing.
He's heating up. Come on.
And he sinks the second.
Hey, everybody.
Every play matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Here's Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year and 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Yes, he will. I don't think he liked playing with Giannis that much. I couldn't believe they got
And the
beat.
first one drops.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Looking at who's out there now for Sioux Falls. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Mitchell in for Edwards. Here's Springer. Boston, no good that time either. Sioux Falls on offense. They're on a 16-3 run. Bird.
Oh, Bird. Birdie, Bird. Bird, Bird, Bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Seth MacFarlane. He's a funny dude.
An elite level passer.
Yeah, he hammered him.
And he makes the first.
He's on fire.
Bird hits them both. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Pritchard passes to Horford. And there's the pass to Walsh. No good on the three. Sioux Falls on offense. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Bird. Can't get it to fall.
Just like that.
And so
We got a 15-point plus win, just what we needed.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David...
Ooh, next level. Box score. Larry Bird. Just want to know the threes. Well, made quite a few actually. Yeah, this team's got potential. I just hope I get a better player now. La-dee-dee, la-dee-da, la-dee-dee, la-dee-da. What? You want to play my team or regular online in Madden or NBA2K? Gold shoe Air Jordans, those are sweet. Badge. Celtic ball. Ooh, stick around, we got a diamond shoe variety pack. So I got to beat 76ers. First, I see this. I got Madden and I got 25 and I got this 25. 120 minute 2 XP. I'm kind of working on a thing right now. I was just wondering, eventually, if you want to add me up, we can play some Madden sometime. Oh, what do we get here? Oh, we're gonna get... You guys stick around. Tell everybody to get in here. We got some fun times ahead. Oh, fan favorite deluxe. Another Timberwolf. Who cares about the WNBA? Even though the Lynx are one of the best teams. A 99 overall premium player pack. So, pack market. This is gonna be, get rid of these popsicles. Stick around, GG. We got, I'm playing 26 more games in a row. It's gonna take a while. 15 cards, here we go. Oh wow, pick 2. Anybody want to pick one? Ooh, that thing's awesome. Curry. Air Jordans. Kobe. And I had these Jordans in high school. The Tatums. Alright. And then we got a WNBA. Wilson ball. Cool. WNBA. What? Timberwolves, New Jersey. Everybody listen, this is big. Trenton Hassel, he can play. Alright, fan favorite deluxe. Any guesses? Yes, no, maybe? One card. It's a good card. Hang on, hang on. Flip. Oh, who's it from? It's a diamond. Western. 92. Center. What? What? Who the is this guy? Sell him. Signature. Series. Oh, SGA, please. Ooh, another. Lightning. Thunder. Turn it up in your headset. Pat Burke, yeah. Sucks. Ooh, look at this. Shite. Marcin Gortat and Pat Burke. Haha. That's great. Nice auto. Hose job. Can I sell them? Gotta add them to the team. I get what? They took Ann Edwards away? Yeah, I like Gortat. He'll be in. They took Edwards away, guys. That's... what the H does that mean? That means I move Larry... Larry's gotta go here. Yeah, but I'm thinking I'm going to play Gortat. First, I got to get rid of Zion. And then Victor isn't good enough at 82, so you got to bring him on. He's a 94. It's AI. Dame Lillard. Just doesn't get much playing time. So, point guard. Let's start with the point guard. True point guard has got to go with the purple Luka. Shooting guard. Now we have a dilemma here. There's no more Ant, so I'm going to load up Donnie Mitchell. Oh, no. 94, 96, 100. Oh, Gortat. They both can play power forward, so this is going to be the big lineup. Now we just add a DiVincenzo, J-Dog, Phil, Elvin Hayes, JB, I think that looks pretty good. Alright, what ball are we going to use? Celtics. Court. My court. My arena. Boy, that was fun. Setting all that up. Different jerseys, please. Knicks. Ooh, any suggestions? Spurs. Wolves. Actually, do I have my jersey on here? I don't want to do that right now. Skip that right now. I'm just gonna keep Jay Tatum. He's a purple. And he's been outstanding. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Point guard Luka. Shooting guard Donnie. Shooting guard Larry. And the two big boys, but we got some sort. I wonder if I should play Gortat at center. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Get him some shoes. I don't want to put them on him. We'll give him these. And then Gortat can wear the Kobe's. Badges. And look at all the badges this dude's got. Oh my god. Last one. I don't have any Adidas shoes. Are you serious? That's all monotonous, but you got to do it. DiVincenzo. Kobe's. Badges. All right. Who else was new? Trent Hassel. Wish I could play music, guys. I really do, because that's what I like to do. But like I said earlier, YouTube is flagging everything if you don't own it or have a copyright. Where's some... I like them all, to be honest. I just, you know, I've been really busy and I'm finally getting into it on the weekends. The breakout game's pretty fun. It's frustrating, but it's fun. GG Daddy, you up for a game? The best way to learn the game is to create a player, but it's just been so... It's like, you're all good, Gigi. I'll put on a little display here for a little bit. What are you eating? I like tacos. It's not Taco Tuesday, though. It's Sausage Saturday. What the heck? Polish. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. 1-1, everybody. Make a wish.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball.
Game 4.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
They start without me?
Now the starting group for Sioux Falls.
Here they come.
Donovan Mitchell is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Bird. And it's Burke in at the 5, down low. And
Oh, what a burger. That's awesome.
They have the guard duties. George in the front court alongside Martin. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You play baseball at all, GG Daddy?
So Sioux Falls wins the tip. Here's Gortat. And that one, good.
And this is
Martin Gortat.
most dangerous, a refined, confident interior scorer.
Doncic with the steal. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, flush it.
Dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks in this league.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled.
The big boy crew.
A little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Outside George. Pass to Martin. And finish off by Martin.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
On the wing, Burke. The trade. On the wing, Burke. Oubre against Mitchell. Here's Gortat.
No.